Testing. Audio. Phone check. Right, lads. Audio drops are working. Just remind us where we are. Oh, that's right, we're down to only 3 goons on the front line. Couple Dagger lads are level 3. We've got 2 archers, 2 bannermen. Okay, so that means I gotta keep hiring goons. Hunt down what terrorizers. Can we do that yet? Don't know. Take a look at what it is, because we can always turn this down. Noctures, 9 of them. The 3-headed flail actually does very well against Noctures. Cast the sergeant. As always, we go with spears against Noctures. We've even got some javelins here, which could be quite good. And there was Sparrow. I wanted to restart because I wasn't happy with taking adrenaline on the goons. Here we're going for the far more standard student, fast adaptation, rotation gifted, and then from there on, pretty standard. 9 Noctures ourselves could be a little spicy actually. Let's see if we can't pull them into some reinforcements. Tribune is greedy, I don't like that. Superstitious also sucks, but this could be far and away the best bannerman we could get. But I hate that he's greedy, it's extra expensive, and superstitious means he's going to have minus resolve checks, which for a banner carrier is not good. Let's pull these Noctures onto the road. Come on lads, here we go. Probably a mission that's going to be fine if we take them on. If it's only 9 small Noctures. Problem is, it could quite easily be level 2 or level 3 Noctures as well. Johanna, that was a command which I haven't gotten the chance to fix yet. I mean, I wasn't actually running Legends mod. Oh, come on, get him. I said that was just my command. Probably should have attacked once and then switched to javelin so I can attack with the javelin on the next turn. Oh, thank God. Good. They should all swing south now because we've got a lad here without shield wall. Great, that's our first stab. Oh. Just to maintain the spear wall wherever we can. The problem is I'm not going to have lads to cover these corpses. They're probably going to get eaten. Damn. Top Cappy. Brutal. This one attacking is very surprising. I've never seen them not eat a corpse when they have a chance to do so. Nice. Excellent, Galen. Right, that's it. Oh, didn't notice that little bugger. Yes, good doggo. Line-up strategy for this run. 7 up front, 9 at the back. The 7 up front is going to be a dedicated tank on either side of the flank there, with 5, I suppose I'm going to call them just shield bearers. They're going to be just tough, reliable axe specialists with shield expert, very, very tough. And then the outside flank on the back line, you're going to have a 2-handed weapon user, ideally a warhammer, but more realistically probably a greatsword. And then there's the sergeant, there's the bannerman, and then there's 5 open spots in the middle. It's going to be then either it'll be 5 polearm users or 1 polearm user and 4 archers, depending on the enemies we're fighting. It'll be the full polearm backline when we're fighting against undead, and we'll swap in the archers if we're fighting against organics. So nothing flashy, but I'm just trying to get a lineup that I hope can actually get me to be able to defeat the late game. Because we've managed to do all of the late game stuff with the exception of the Black Monolith. Mod to nerf the sand throwing? Nah. It's just irritating. I don't feel like it's worth modding out. My Bannerman want here. We're not going to take ready the troops yet because I don't want to stop myself from having the chance of taking that ambition. A Bannerman is certainly going to be using bags and belts, but recover more likely. I can use that now. Sergeant. 3 there, very nice. Any plans for XCOM? Absolutely. But before I do XCOM, I'm going to need help from you guys actually to get my mod list working. Because I tried a little offline XCOM a couple days ago, and I was getting freezes. And I just like, I don't have the energy right now to try to work out what's causing it. How much are these? 250. Yeah, I definitely want these, but I have to wait. More contracts. 4 more of them. Up, Stoney? No, actually, it's been a couple minutes only. Follow the tracks. Perfect. Any goons? Fisherman, but he's quite expensive. Oh, yes, please. So this is going to be the most impressive melee skill guy that we could conceivably get in this run. 57 is max, and he rolled max, and 3 stars. Average hit points, slightly above average fatigue. It's a pity these stars are in resolve and initiative. I think we will hire him and we'll make him the first shield bearer, who's just going to be an axe expert and shield expert. I think what's going to be good about him is by being an axe expert. What's that here? He'll be obviously good at breaking shields, but even when he's not breaking a shield, when he's just attacking, he'll do a lot of damage with an axe. A mod to see the stats. Yeah, go take a look-see in the Battle Brothers channel. I recently pinned, I think I pinned my mod list, although the mod list hasn't updated. If you look in the Battle Brothers chat, a bunch of us who have been chatting have been linking mods. One of the ones I linked is called Extensive Tryout. It's that one that allows you to try out. Curses. I'm not doing a name list, I'm just doing submissions real time in the game. Keeping the name list was just so frustrating and so difficult, and no one seemed to be satisfied. Everyone just seemed to be annoyed. Rip. I think that was our Dagger lad, although, yeah, that's a kill, not a strike down. I suppose then that lad that we just found now, we can turn into a Dagger specialist. How many actually still watch at Stobbie? I think you mean for the name list for Battle Brothers. But even so, just keeping a name list is just, it's too much work. I think that might be our first fatality, actually. Campaign. Good doggo. Brave doggo. Ow! Well, rip Emma Botham. Alas, we hardly knew ye. If this goon already has fast adaptation, there's no reason to not use the axe. And just preferentially break shields. Why not? Oh, you know, you're right. 3 died last stream. Oh, geez, yeah, you're right. That's number 5. Uh-oh. Well, luckily we have actually a perfect Dagger lad replacement. Theobald, the Dagger lad. Dagger, Sergeant, Archer, Bannerman. Oh. Viking, let's see who is available. Yep, full for now. Ah, lovely. 126, awesome. That's a great price. Shall we keep the morning stars? No, we can sell those. Oh, nice profit there. And as much as I want to turn these Noctures horns into Noctures necklaces. Let's take the money. I mean, that was good money there. And this is so tempting. There's more nets as well. Oh, hello. I like a gravedigger. But he is asthmatic. Also, where are the priests? I haven't seen any priests yet in this run. Taylor, 52, 1 star, rubbish, terrible. Grave robber, that's a tank. Oh. Right, who wants to be the tank? Yep, sure thing. Spiridon. 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 25. 30, slightly higher. Sure thing, Cappy. If you're just lucky enough to submit name at the right time while I happen to be looking. Actually, I need some goons. I've got to keep hiring because we've been lucky. The lads who've hired. Oh, Iron Jaw. This man is made for tanking. The stars in fatigue would have been better, and stars in hit points would have been even better, but I like his stats. I feel good about him. Yeah, the morale is nice. The starting morale, but like those stars are wasted. I'm not really going to need all those stars. Okay, what do we have here? Give me a nice follow the tracks, return the thing. Escort caravan, 4 days to the northeast. That pays beautifully. Follow the tracks, a three skull follow the tracks mission, that's awesome. And then a delivery, a day to the east. We'll take this here. We'll actually buy a drink just to help with the morale. And if I can justify 2 more lads, I probably can. Matic, pity. You see, look at this. He's got 56 and 2 stars. Obviously his morale sucks and his hit point sucks. That's a goon. It's another goon. 2 cheapy goons. Right, Martin, you have the honor of being this this gooniest of goons. Sup Mega and Dariel. I'm just kind of picking names at random, so. And Dariel. The goon. I wonder if, even at level 1, I'll just maybe give them a sword and a shield and have them just hold up a shield. Because on the back line, they're not really doing a whole lot. And here we've got 2 dedicated net throwers for this particular mission. So then if we go like this, if I go 70 and 40... And they're going to be flanked by other lads as well, so too bad. Right, I'm happy with the setup, especially with the fact that I've got no fewer than 6 nets ready to throw. One of the tracks, southeast. I hope it's a mix of thugs. Lots of thugs and a single raider. Perfect. Okay, and no necromancer, so that's good. Now, as much as I would love to say charge, we're not. I don't know if there's not actually an appropriate Monty Python clip for hold your position, lads. I think my archer should actually start with those javelins equipped. Because I mean the stone throwy slings are so crap. Excellent one-shotting. Oh yeah, the Braveheart hold, that's true. Ouchie, that's an axe hit. Owie. Love the throwing weapons. This lad is Tato level 1. He's not. I like that lad's helmet. We'll see if we can dagger him down. And Daryl level 1 is triple surrounded, so shield up. Actually, I'm happy to leave Siggs where he is, because this raider will move, attack once. Airborne Lover can then knock him back and then follow up. Hello, kitty cat. Hello, come. Come, kitty. Hello, to the screen. Hello, kitty. Best kitty, 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 kitty. I was gonna say, don't you buggers kill my dogs. I'll wait for that lad to come down. Oh, the throwing weapons. Should have known. No, kitty. She wants to rub her face against me, but she insists on rubbing against my right hand. Which is, you know, over the mouse. Forcing me to click where I don't want to. Owie. Come on, cat, settle down. Come, Lilu. Come on, kitty cat. Up and down tonight. He's a good cat. He's a good kitty. What's up, Peter? Sick him. Good dog. Texas. Good, thank goodness for that bandage you can apply to himself. Should we dagger this lad down? Why not? Any second now he could break. Well, the kitty cam I hope is going to come pretty soon. So I've got my girlfriend and her kids moving in soon, which is going to necessitate the creation of a man cave. And then my man cave is going to have provision for these aforementioned kitty cam. Get him, kitty. Kitty. Get him, doggo. It wouldn't have to be moving at all. Just have her little cat bed in the corner. Have a dedicated light, showtime light, and a camera pointing towards the cat. Heyo. Big time streamer in no time. Okay, kitty, come, relax, relax. She can sense I'm not giving her my undivided attention. Hello, kitty, you're good, kitty. The one thing I'm a little apprehensive about is Lady Stobbie plus kids come not only as a package deal, the three of them, they have a boxer. They have this incredibly beautiful boxer called Lucy. Now, Lucy is only 18 months old. And I come to find out that boxers mature very slowly, so this little dog is a handful. And I've started introducing the dog and the cat. It's very tense, and I'm hoping there's not going to be issues. I just need the dog to understand that she can play with the cat, because you can see from the way the dog is behaving, it just wants to play. But being this gigantic boxer, it's really scary for the cat. And then Lilu here gets all hissy and upset. I suppose what's going to happen is we're just going to keep introducing the dog and the cat very carefully, like holding each other, so they can't hurt each other. I think they just need to sniff each other, but eventually you just have to let the dog go and let the dog do what it's going to do, which is chase the cat. And then I think what's going to happen is Lilu here will sink her claws into that dog's mush, into the dog's face. And at that point the dog will learn, okay, not a toy. Donation link. Oh god, man, I need to set up the like what memberships, channel memberships. I keep meaning to do it. It's just god. I think once we had 5,000 subs, I'll set up memberships. Like 500 to go. I mean, there really isn't any rush. It'll come. My life's just a little in turmoil right now. That is 55 armor, so it's better there. Better there. And now the better armor is slowly dripping its way down. That's really nice. 57 there as well. Oof. That paid so well. I'm really tempted to take that escort mission now. It's 4 days though, is the problem. Yep, 127, paying very, very well. Ooh, throwing axe is nice. $180 for ammo is too much. I'm not going to pay that. tools are 380 again, too much. Let's take the delivery. About a day to the east. When the escorts can be worth it. They really can be. Especially early on when you don't have any concerns with abandoning the mission, I find. The escorts for me feel like they're worth it in the super early game, and then they're worth it again in the super late game when you start getting paid per head as well. Straight back to C-stat, alright. I don't mind that at all. Gives me time to heal up. Food's getting low. Doing something. So the thing is, if you can get those Southern Army slings that do slightly more damage, I suppose so. But the slings are just too inaccurate. The fact that there's that minus hit chance, it's terrible. Especially once you have that camp follower that returns ammunition used. Little child. Yeah, so we're saving up 2,500 to get ourselves a Cartographer. But for that I need to find a legendary location. Excellent. And now I want to take the 2,000 gold for a banner. Then we'll take the Sergeant Ambition. On the last playthrough, we took the visit every town and city, which ended up not being worth battle standard thing. Yep. Hang on, cat story. We got a kitten when we already had 2 really big dogs. Our cat grew to be more of a dog than a cat. She will wait outside to get like a dog. Oh, sweet. Drink from a bowl twice her size. Well, see, Lilu is just, I think she's 10 months old at the moment, and Lucy is 18 months. So they're old enough that they're not like, you know, kittens and puppies completely. They are still quite young. I'm hoping we're not going to have issues. It's just quite scary allowing the dog and the cat. Wow, look at that, 6 days to the north. I'm going to do that. This is drive off brigands for 3 skull mission. Take another drink, get the morale up. Rubbish. So that idea of getting an impossible ambush, it happens most of the time, not all the time. I mean, you can really surprise yourself sometimes. Like, I've taken 5-day-long escort missions that, first of all, are calculated as being 5 days, but it takes more like 3 days to get there. And then you end up not getting attacked at all, because you don't always get attacked. I mean, it's almost entirely down to luck. If you just happen to be on a spot in the road where there are like soldiers around you or other trading caravans or whatever. Point is, it can work. Yeah, 2 days maximum. That's reasonable. That's not unreasonable at all. Not unreasonable at all. Okay, so because there's a lot of raiders in this mission, let's go with full nets once again. We saw in the last one that the sling just doesn't cut it, so let's actually start with the throwing weapons. Agreed. Hopeless. This is unfortunate that the terrain is not in our favor. This might justify a restart and a reset. And that's going to hurt morale. What do we think? There's probably one other marksman. If it's a tier 2 crossbow marksman. No, but you see, no, we're gonna have to fight uphill. And the raiders are gonna throw throwing weapons at us. But maybe we can coax them out. Wait, can you still cancel the retreat? I think you can. Run away bravely.
Oh, those are my headphone cables. That's not a toy, Lilu. It's a headphone cable. Oh, yes, your kitty. Yeah.
One of the best things about this cat is it's been winter now, and I finally managed to coax her under the blanket. And then having a cat purring away under a blanket is just so wonderful. And she'll stay under the blanket the whole night. Oh, this is way better. Still not good there, but we've got 2 spots we can go in. I think this is fine. Ow. Yeah, correct. You will typically get bad terrain, but of the terrain, this is not that bad. Could be worse, is what I'm saying. So nets are actually more impactful in the early game. If you think of the fact that, like, in the early game, when your guys are pre-level 5 and you're fighting against bandit raiders, the raiders are just lethal because they can pretty much one-shot your lads. So the real value of the net in that situation is that you're forcing the enemy to use an action to break the net. So every time they use the break net action, they're not using the throw weapon or shoot at you action. Someone's going to die this fight. There's a crossbow and 2 hunting bows. Could have been worse. Could have been 3 crossbows. Yes, I tried the gladiators. I didn't enjoy it. Find I enjoy the more quote-unquote generic backgrounds, where they're not like tied to specific characters, because if one of those characters dies, it's pretty much the end of your run. Unless with the gladiators, can you actually hire more gladiators? But anyway, I like the egalitarian approach. The game. And here's another use of the net. I forced this guy to be stuck in a disadvantageous position. Ooh, God, that's scary. Try to find goblin camp on the hills. Nope, you don't do that. Nice one, Agent Berkeley. See, right there, that is 2 archers, both with around, well, he had 39 ranged skill, 63, and all 4 of those hit, and that's largely down to the plus 20% hit chance. For a split second I thought I was looking at a raider boss with a fighting axe. Wait with the net, let's see what happens. Oh. So now that lad needs to die. You can kill him now. Oof, close. Oh, ouch. Unlucky goot. Nice. That morale break is kind of huge. Yes! I'm sure it's largely subjective, but since we started taking fast adaptation on the goons, it feels like they're hitting a lot more. I know that maths behind fast adaptation means actually you shouldn't be taking it. There's an argument to not take it, but that's a late game argument, if you will. Basically, the more competent a brother is, the less you get out of fast adaptation. So the more rubbish your brother is, the more he gets out of fast adaptation. Q takes one more hit and he's dead. Can we kill this brigand? Or do we just run away bravely? Run away bravely. Really? Can't I hook him from there? Fortunate. So it looks like I'm going to be using 6 nets this fight. Which is what, 300 and something gold worth of nets. But that's worth it. I mean, if you feel what it's given us this fight. Move away here with St. Gallen. What armor is he wearing? Anyway, one more stab and he should be combat ineffective. But regardless, a pierced hand, he should be combat ineffective now. That lad, I want his armor. Let's tank up here, wait for the lads to clean up the rest of the trash. Off, we can dagger this lad. We need to order the other dog to kill that lad. Okay, so the giving of orders. No, you bastard! Any shields on the ground? One. This is where I start being a little greedy, but it could pay off. No one can throw ranged weapons now. Instead, we can just outright kill. His body armor isn't worth daggering him down for. Oh, I forgot that he's still active. That was stupid. What am I doing? Get him, doggos. Hit. Nice. Pierced hand. Almost dead. Good doggo. Risky. But he is breaking. There we go. Pierced leg muscles is a good one. Pierced leg muscles lowers his defense, making him easier to stab. Uh-oh. I forgot that he wasn't broken yet. Looking at chat too much. Oh, rip. Okay, that was a strike down, so pray for brain damage. And he's our bannerman, so... But that's a bladed weapon, so brain damage is pretty unlikely. Do I recall correctly that brain damage is a blunt weapon only? Melee skill, range skill, melee defense, broken elbow joint. Damn. You're gonna have to retire Goot. Pity. Especially because that's entirely my stupidity that now got him needing to be retired. But +3, I'll take that. 4. +3, yes please. Well, on these two goons here, we are going to be taking Colossus anyway. Because goons are light armor specialists, so we can hopefully offset all of that lack of hit points. +3. Can't take a 2 here, that's dreadful. Shield expert, the dagger specialist. My dagger build. Bad. Okay, dagger lad, student, recover, shield spec. But this is, yeah, this is a slightly different. My build here is for a late game one. You don't need recover anyway, but let's just go shield spec because he's going to need it. Well, rotation first. Rotation saves lives. The archers are getting decent range defense now once they have 20. At that point, leave it at that. Safe enough. Fernando, we'll take a look-see. I do think we are going to be hiring. Awesome. Chainmail starting to come through slowly. The fatigue numbers look like 544. Ooh, more javelins. And our first crossbow. That'd be better actually. For the moment I think I'm going to stay with the throwing weapons. Thank you Jens from Denmark. Enjoy the cultist run. That was a lot of fun. Mostly in the early game. It got quite frustrating towards the end though. Agent Berkeley I think will. Should we give the crossbow here? I think so. I mean, like, the basic crossbow isn't that good. Switch out to the other stuff. There are 2 hunter's bows. Oh, you're quite correct. There's 2 hunter's bows. Well spotted. That is actually gigantic for us. Going straight from throwing weapons only to 2 hunting bows. Ilu, say goodnight, everyone. I need to put her down. She sits on my lap. Sits on my lap and my legs go to sleep. Yes, Tommy, I did know that. 6 days of escort. I wouldn't have to pay any food. I don't care about the morale here in the slightest. I mean reputation with this village. Here's what we do. We accept this. So we save food. Have I got enough? This. Excellent. Banner. Well, Goot, you're gonna have to hang around for the moment, mate. Actually can't afford to retire you just yet. I do like to think that when we get ourselves a sergeant, that it'll be him. So I'm not expecting this mission to complete, but it's just giving my lads a breather. We are repairing our armor. We're good, thanks. Best late game range weapon. Well, the answer as ever is it depends. 16 men. Cook scouts many more. Check the open road. 15 men. Yeah, we can just hire some nerds. So it depends. I would arguably say the warbow is the best, but that's down to how I like to use archers. For me, I like to use archers as dedicated anti-archer killers. So my archer's job is to kill other archers. If you like more of an all-rounder, then you can go for like a hybrid. It's like you take crossbow specialization, because then they can use a crossbow and a gun. The crossbow just performs generally quite well, especially the tier 3 crossbow. If you land a headshot, you can outright kill a lot of enemies with a crossbow shot, and then you can quick hands to a gun if you have a lot of nerds coming at you with no armor. Slings are clearly the worst. And then I think the one throwing weapon that people underestimate the most consistently is throwing weapons. Especially if you go for, what's it called? A duelist? Because duelist gives you increased armor pierce on the throwing weapon. So if you take this javelin, which has 45% ignores armor, and you take duelist, that's 70% of that damage goes straight through armor. And if you manage to find named throwing weapons, like a named javelin or barbarian weapons, you can do like 200 armor damage in a single throw if you have killing frenzy up. But of course then it's not as versatile because you're throwing from short range. Raiders bloody everywhere. For me, for the most part, I like hybrid archers which split their skills between bow specialization and throwing weapon specialization. So if they're shooting at an unarmored target, they can use the warbow, and then if they are faced with something with armor, they can then use quick hands to take out a throwing axe, and then strip armor with a throwing axe, or just go straight through the armor with a javelin. So my recommendation is, if you're not sure how to build your archer, go for the hybrid bow and throwing weapon. I would be surprised if you were disappointed by that. $244. Yeah. Are there any cheap nerds? It's so tempting to power level some of the lower level lads. Worth. So my frontline dudes, it's going to be a tank with no weapon specialization, then axe specialization on the front on the front guys, on the vanguard of the formation, the front line of the formation are going to be axe specialists. who can either just do damage with their axes, or break shields to allow the backline to do damage. There we go, look at that, see? Oh, ye of little faith. Ooh, don't take it, 6 days. You'll never make it. Didn't even fight. 3,000 gold in my pocket. And that wasn't 6 days, that was closer to 3. And during that time we were able to heal up and repair our armor. Totally worth it. So worth it. Oh, hello. I hate that he's greedy, but take him. No. These ads are too expensive. Ooh. I mean, that's the money we needed for the Cartographer, but that has outright paid for 3 armored warhounds. Amazing. So this lad, I think, will be just a shield bearer on the front line. Or was it Finlander with a D, or just Finlander, as in someone from Finland? It was Finlander. We could, Tommy, but I want to spend the 2,500 on a Cartographer, and we're quite close. If I sell the 3-headed flail, I can buy the, or do one more mission, I can do the Cartographer. But then 154, they're so cheap. Well, we can just come back up here. We can return here pretty much any time, and the ammo is really cheap too. A falcon, God. I can't not buy that falcon. It's too cheap. It's so good. Damn, so like financially that's like set us back quite a lot, all that spending. But I feel like it was the right thing to do, because in terms of the utility, we got incredible utility out of that stuff. But I haven't actually found a legendary location yet. The lookout is site radius, footprint information, part of all your ammo, tools and supplies. Drill sergeant is great, surgeon is great. Dog mod work on falcons. No, because you just release the falcon and that's it. Gives you that one time, one turn vision. Cheap armor there. And we'll hire any beggars that we find. Maybe even this hat. We need one more lad. Then we've got the ambition. Do it. 141 times 3 is 423. I am loath to sell that 3-headed flail. They're so hard to get our hands on. The hand axes, I suppose, we can get rid of. 1, 2. I've already got 3 for the front line. 250 for tools. It's 2 days worth. That'll do. There's a Kurt. It'll actually be a goon. We'll end up keeping him unbelievably. Torhelm is... We're going to fire him. Ekbat. Another goon. Lovely. think this is shield bearer, yeah. Who wants Egbert and who wants Cat? Goon. What? Mego? Magaurvar? Magaurvar. And White. Don't know Airborne. I think you might. Oh no, there you are. Airborne, the Airborne Goon. Well, so I've spent like most of my money, which obviously sucks. However, on the plus side, ambitions are getting done, which is nice. We've got 16 lads. Oh, hang on, that means immediately I can fire Torhelm. Don't need him, but these lads we are going to keep. Dagger lad, Archer, Bannerman, Tank, Sergeant. Excellent. Finlander is just going to have to try to survive on the front line from day one. I am just going to have to remind myself that Finlander just needs to be super bloody careful. So Philip, I've tried something similar once in an offline campaign. Thematically it's very fun, but it's unbelievably tough to get off the ground with your inability to take out enemy archers, because you have to close up. You have to close up nice and, you know, close to use your throwing weapons. And you also really struggle against armor. So you'd have to have a lot of your guys be dagger specialists, but then... I mean, you could quite easily use archers, because the Romans obviously made extensive use of archers. But then as soon as you start changing that up to have like blunt weapons to deal with the armor, then you're like moving away from the Roman theme. Sit into the wilderness, that's an easy one. City states. Here we go. Name a sergeant. That's the easiest one. Right, lads, having a good fight. We're up to 540, so we're almost halfway to start doing professional. Uh-oh. Money. Off. Leave me alone. Ugh. Leave me alone. Oh, morale is going to tank terribly. I was assuming I would hit another town where I could sell something. Yikes. Sorry, lads. Whoopsie. This is probably an undead fight. Okay, so Finlander needs to actually sit back now, because he's just going to be breaking. Only have breaking morale or worse. So your pay was a little late. Stop your whinging. You got it in the end. Nighttime fight? I want that, because this could actually be grave robbers. 2 arms, let's fall back and equip Or spears. Do I not have more spears? Spears and swords. Flail will do nicely as well. It is doable, but we know that it's a Noctures fight, so we can take that on during the day. But my other archer won't have the range penalty. Hopefully it's heavily wooded and we can use that to funnel them. But not quite. Oof, 19 of them! If I don't break their morale and rout them... Yikes. Oh, we've got our warhounds. This is looking a little wipey, isn't it? Oh god. Look, it's doable. It's absolutely doable, but this is going to be brutally difficult. It's all going to come down to whether we can break most of their morale and stop the level 2s from eating a corpse to become a level 3. If they start level 3 snowballing, then it's GG. The fact that everyone is wavering is not helping. I think it was 3-star, yes. Gotta choose the right time to release the hounds. Og. Oh yeah, firebomb would be amazing, but we don't have the 1,000 gold to go buy one. Nor are we going to farm the stone monsters to actually be able to build one. Okay, I'm going to save these nets for these tier 2 nerds. Yes, that's huge. All going to plan so far, but obviously that can all change in a split second. And bear in mind, I don't have anyone who can raise morale. I think if I lose all my warhounds here, that is unfortunate, but the price, that's probably worth it. It means we get out of this alive without anyone dying. Should have released the hound there. Shit, this is the problem with the bodies flying backwards now. It's given these ones a free eat. Yes. That puts Martin in a lot of danger, but shit, he's gonna have to eat 4 more attacks this turn. So I'll stop them from eating that corpse, but I think I've doomed Marden now. Yep. Curses. That was a big mistake. Ah, damn it. Well, some of us here need to move forward and cover those corpses. We've got a problem here and a potential problem brewing there. Whoever I put here is going to have to eat 2 attacks or 4 attacks a turn. But at least that one has a pierced hand and is breaking, so it's super unlikely to land his attacks. What was Marden? I think he was a goon. Ooh. Don't let any of these fuckers get away. We need the XP and we need the crafting components. I know I've said it before, but I'll say it again. The sound of the blunt weapons, the maces specifically, is such a satisfying thwack. It's absolutely worth, you know, building a themed run around guys who just use blunt weapons, just morning stars, or tier 3 maces, flanged maces. You'll do really well with that setup, eh? Those flanged maces are excellent all-rounders. I mean, you'll struggle with shields, but you won't struggle with armor too much. And you'll totally kick ass against organic targets, because you'll exhaust them. Agreed, Stony. Yeah, I've done that before. I think my highest number of Noctures killed in a single fight is, I think it was 42. I think I had all of my lads with the tier 3 fighting spears. Have you lads ever spared a thought for what your weapon would be IRL? For me, it would be a spear. Just the easiest to use, reach, sit behind your shield, poke and poke. The two-handed mace is absolutely outstanding, and one thing I could potentially think of doing is those two-handed guys that I mentioned I want for my backline. They don't have to be two-handed warhammer or greatsword users. I could even make them assassins, which an assassin uses a two-handed mace and a Catal dagger, and they are exceptional at doing single target damage. But I think what I need for an enemy, for a brother who's on that backline flank, I need crowd control. I need him to be swinging in a big semicircle, stopping enemies from getting around our flanks. So as fun as the two-handed mace would be, I think the two-handed warhammer or the greatsword would be superior. Okay, so Bardiche, that's an awesome weapon as well, yeah. Stick, well, yeah, you're never going to be without a weapon if you got your stick, like quarterstaff. Quarterstaff, good one. Range. Spear is the best weapon, yeah. Poleaxe. Yeah. Poleaxe is obviously amazing, but I quite agreed with Scholar Grimm's video who argued that the spear is the king of the battlefield because of its many advantages and the fact that it's the easiest to train people to fight with. Riffaroni and pepperoni. Modern. We do still have 14 lads, so not terrible. And immediately I get the level up on the sergeant, so I can complete the ambition. Perfect. Excellent. Preferably from the rear. Oh yeah, I can totally agree with that. 8. Bloody hell. Here I like having an axe with 2 non-axe weapons either side. Goodness. 3 axes. 2 killer old spear. 54 sword, that'll do. Stick in it. Well, I mean, look, that was a 3 skull, so no wonder we got paid nearly 1,000 for it. Yeah, trophies. Who has the worst? Yikes, that's bad morale. $160, that'll be a profit. There's even small profit margin on the food. And 182, that's perfect time to stock up on supplies. Damn it, I've got that old situation where I'm saving up for a camp follower, but oh word. And the money is so hard. But I think you guys would agree that I'm a bit of a shopaholic. I keep spending too much. But hey, in Battle Brothers, as in life, you got to spend money to make money. 189, I can make more of a profit than that. Well, Davis, I think armor is the short answer. Is there a path going through there? And prestige, yeah, that's true. Let's go to C-stat, but explore here, because I want to find a legendary location so that I can hire a cartographer. Hopefully we can find ourselves a legendary location. Stop this, you'll only kill yourself, idiot. Trade 25 items, defeat 5 packs of roving beasts, visit all the cities. Let's defeat 5 beasts. Open road. How many more cities? Always more than you think. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 more cities. I know that the whole of the south is unexplored, so actually let's head up north, follow that road. And once we've been up there, I'm pretty sure that's all the northern cities. Goblins, yuck. Drive off brigands. It's funny you offered for me to drive off brigands. It's actually my specialty. This will be a forest fight, so hopefully no marksmen. A few thugs, a few marksmen. Wait till night. What time is it? Yeah, wait a second. I can stream for 50 more minutes and then I'm playing Dota. Let's see. 20, 50. Ooh. There's a bandit leader in that camp. 80. Ready the nets? Cry. We've only got one net. Damn. Many raiders. 13 v 14. This is actually very, very scary. Oh god, tier 2 crossbow. See, now is when I wish I had someone with adrenaline so that I could stab him, adrenaline, finish him off. If I net him, then he can't be rotated. That gives me the time to kill him. Then I don't have the net for the bandit leader. I think I'm going to move forward and use my throwing weapons immediately. Thug, marksman. Right, so the technique here. Oh, that's a lot of gear. A lot of money from that gear. Okay, so the technique is to make a real effort to kill all of the thugs as quickly as possible. And hope that that does the morale damage that we need it to. I just can't net him. Gonna get away, isn't he? I think I might just have to release all the dogs en masse on the next turn. That's a dead dog, unfortunately. Oh, fucker. So they actually have rotation as well. I mean, I knew that raiders had rotation, but I didn't realize that marksmen had rotation as well. Well, rip Finlander. One more hit and that's a dead man. Only 2 defense. Are we good? Are we going to break his shield? I think we kind of have to if we're going to have a chance to stab him down. Now, not only do I want the armor very much, but actually daggering him I think is the quickest way to kill this guy. Curses. Curses. Well, we've got 2 axes, so it'll take probably 4 hits with these axes to take out that kite shield. I don't expect that he would have shield specialization. Ugh. Every shot that the crossbow misses, I will breathe a sigh of relief. Yeah, one less crossbow, morale is going. This shot just needs to miss. Ouchie. Yes! That could have saved Finlander's life, I think. I'm gonna wait because there's an outside chance that these two might be able to break his shield this turn. Sparadon is going to just like basically rest this turn. Hopefully, if he just survives the attack from this guy, but then he's more likely to attack the dog. Shield is almost down. Shield up. Honestly, if all we lose is goons, worth it. Rip the doggos. Oh, that's super unlucky. 2 swings, 2 hits. Really? Ugh. Shield up and hold on the northern side if we can. Murder this lad as quickly as we can. Fuck's sake. Texas, I think, has like multiple stacks of fast adaptation, so any second on one of those are going to hit. All it needs to do is apply like pierced hand or something, and then that dude is less scary. Oh, 4 lads down. Oh, that would have been so clutch. Come on. Mega Orvar, if you can get a stun off any one of these hits now. Oh, rip. Fucking die. Ugh. Yeah, I tried to dagger this guy down. It's too early in the campaign. Almost at a point where we can take down that type of dude. I need my dagger specialist to get a little higher level. No. God. Same as what ended the last run. I'm just a little too soon on going for the daggering down of the leaders. We just need to wait a little longer. We're almost there. But obviously not quite yet. I mean, this dude is just owning lads one every turn. So 13 of these lads is a lot. It was a lot of enemies we were fighting here. You fleeing? I should have used raise morale, it doesn't matter. We're all dead. To the bitter end. Ooh. Let's do the fight over, and this time not even attempt to dagger down the boss. More nets. I needed more nets. Yeah. Also, I've got level 1s in this fight. Level 1s are never going to survive a fight like this. This is a hard one. For only 800 gold, they should be paying us more for this fight. The setup of the fight wasn't actually too bad. Let's have Goot go here and take a stab there. You always get rotated out. Does Endariel or Tato have rotation? I think Tato has rotation. I think maybe Tato sits here and then rotates either Endariel or Finlander out of the fight. But no, if I put Goot here, he can stab into these two squares across that. Hmm. Three, 4, 5, 6, 7. 3, 4, 5, 6. I wonder if I maybe want to put Texas here, because Texas can then also rotate one of these nerds out if need be. Be like super defensive. Killing that pikeman as quick as possible is going to be key. Want cart there. That means I want my 2 archers here. Off goes there, so Megawarvar goes there. What fucking tough to pronounce name. Come here, boy. Prioritize protecting me. Uh-oh. Well, that's unlucky. The old shield destroying. So, who's going to rotate Finlander out? We're going to have to be airborne or Tato, and then just sit there and hopefully keep him busy. So white breaks the shield and then Texas rotates him out. Means Finlander. Attack that thug. Oh, Jesus. Unfortunately, that is exhausting. Airborne. I need Carth to get in there, but it doesn't really have a good angle. I suppose these lads are going to start coming around the side. Bar rotation, best skill in the game. Ow. Ow. Oh, doggo. Gonna have to send dogs to the southern flank. Viking, what can he do? Just run up on the northern flank, I suppose. Yikes. Fuck's sake, good. On. It's like 5 attacks in a row that missed this lad. White has to hold the southern flank for himself and he really can't. No shield. Yeah, so here's what's gonna... Carth's gonna drop his shield if he's carrying one. He's gonna move back, which will allow White to pick that shield up. Then Finlander can come down to the south. Oh, God. Okay, this is actually good. This allows me to get into contact with this pike-wielding raider. Whoa! Can we get him down? That pike is one of the biggest sources of damage on the field right now. Brave doggo, dead doggo. Ew. Was that pierced lung? Windpipe, crushed windpipe, brutal. It's gonna get so fucking messy on the southern flank now. Oh, fuck's sake, Goot. Punch this dude back, then Texas can maybe get into contact with that marksman. Or I can just try to put myself into contact there. But... well... the second attack there was not worth it because it's broken this lad's morale. Now this raider moves up here and finishes off White, but at least that saves St. Gallen, or at least it should. Okay, Texas, nice work. Now Andariel's kind of got his ass hanging out in the breeze. He's only level 1. Oof, why is he attacking me instead of the dog? Frustrating. Have we taken care of all of their marksmen? Oh, of course he gets one more bolt off, the fucker. Oh, I have got that. That was so scary. 63%. Damn it, Goot! Ugh. You've had four attacks, all at 48%, and he's missed 3 out of the 4. Not good. God, this lad's morale is not breaking. Oh, for fuck's sake, lads. Oh, putting the shield up was a waste, wasn't it? That flail goes straight through bloody shield. Ooh. Tato's gonna die on the next turn. Oh, clutch. Hooray! Good, well done. 2 out of 5 so far. Scary, he's gonna swing in a big circle, isn't he, and kill us all. Rip and Ariel, he was level 1, that wasn't always gonna happen. No, 254% and they're both missed. That's like over 70%. Pretty unlucky. Ugh. Kill. Not a strike down, a kill. Oh, for God's sake. No! That'll leave a mark. Oh, clutch. But killing that leader is going to be so fucking difficult. Thought there was a shield in the ground there. That's in that square. Our brave doggos. No. This is still pretty full hit point raiders here. I think we can win this now, 14 against 5, but are we going to take substantial losses? Very substantial losses. My dog. That was clutch, St. Gallen. That was clutch. No, rip. Okay, the other lads are fleeing. Who's gonna go toe to toe with this lad though? White? Oh, my doggos! And he's confident. I lost count of how many kills this leader has gotten. Okay, leave the other lads. Phew. No! We're down to only 8 lads. Oh. Oh, this dude is a beast. I think he's got like 90 melee skill. One tapping nerds. Oh, whoops. Oh, Jesus, we're all gonna die. This one bandit leader, we're all gonna die. It's like 6 of us against this leader. We're like, okay, we surrender, bandit leader. Well, he's exhausted now, at least. And I'll bet you almost anything we're not going to get that mace. Look at Airborne Lover here on the northern flank. Hasn't taken a scratch yet. Well, there we go. Actually, why did I move him into melee range? That was fucking stupid. I'm not thinking. Oh, Jesus! Oh my god! That's a retirement. That's a retirement. That's a keeper. So we're down to 6 people. We're down to both our archers, our bannerman, our sergeant, our dagger lad. We're going to need a whole new front line. And it didn't even give us the mace. This is one of those situations where this fight is just so not worth it. I think this means I get paid double, but it's not worth it because this has devastated the lineup. I'm just going to reload, unfortunately, and just have to cheese it. We can't do this at the current level. I suppose what we could do is we could hang around for a day and see if we can pull like a neutral group in here, like some goblins or anything. If it wasn't for the bandit leader in there, it's actually, you know, much more doable. It's a pity. Webnecks. I don't know if I want to fight Webnecks now. How many spears do we have? Not enough. I would agree that we can maybe do that if we have level 3 lads. Not really before then. So this is the spider killing protocol. You put the shield in the backpack so that you have more damage. I mean, if the spiders get their net on you, they are going to hit you anyway, so the shield doesn't really make much of a difference. Last reject that. No, I said accept. Hunt the spiders. "16 webnecks. Are they chasing us?" They are. We could pull them in here. Come on, spiders. They're not chasing us. Well, see, that's just unlucky. Yet another fight where I need my dogs to tank for me. Not good. The three-headed flail might be the one weapon that's actually superior than the spear for killing spiders. Here's the big problem. So spiders become infinitely more manageable if you have a lot of spears, which is why I was stockpiling spears. Because obviously the spiders are quite fragile, but they're just very difficult to hit. So make sure your lads at least, I mean at a minimum, have rotation so they can rotate each other out. I tend to go full attack unless someone has been hit with web, in which case I will always spend the action points. I'll always preferentially remove a web from one of your brothers over attacking. Because they will just recast the web and that basically wastes their time. You can see dogs help quite a lot as well. Curses. Absolutely, Stony, yeah. If your brother's webbed, you have to get it off him immediately. They do more damage to you when you're webbed. I think the poison even does more damage. They have a higher chance to hit you if you're webbed. Damn, I thought Andariel might have had rotation. Apparently not. Versus... And for your ranged lads, let them use throwing weapons. As you can see, these throwing weapons have the plus hit chance, and the little spiders close in on you almost immediately. Morale break there is excellent. Rip doggo. With a good backline, I suppose so, Peter. But the thing is, yeah, if you stand still with a shield wall up, the frontline lads just get their they get netted, and the spiders don't get tired. Your guys do get tired. I'm far more in favor of going all-out attack, also because they don't have great morale, so the spiders do get their morale broken. So far, the all-out attack has worked for me. Got a problem up north here, though. A lot of spiders still. They aren't netting as much at all. Looks like they're hardly netting at all. Yeah, I agree. If you're spending fatigue on raising a shield wall and on breaking webs, they're going to exhaust within like 1 or 2 turns. A Finlander finally captures the high ground. Really? That's 6 swings, all of them missed. All of them at 39%. Someone do the math, please. 1, 2, 3. That is unlucky. Awesome, they're fleeing. Oh, rip. That's always one last attack right before they flee. Sake. The low level lad. It's always the one attack that kills someone, then you kill the enemy that killed you right after. Yeah, I'd agree with that. I mean, I think going offensive is the way to go. Especially when you can destroy the nests. As Tenebrification pointed out. When did we restart? We restarted, I think it was Monday. I didn't like taking adrenaline on my goons. Looks like we've lost 2 low-level bros here. I've destroyed the eggs sometimes, but you have to absolutely sprint. Like, I mean, if you're out in the open and you're not in the forest, it's easier, because the eggs normally spawn behind you. So if you start with a bunch of spiders on this side of you, you can move your entire squad back, then release dogs and destroy that, and that egg. 3 eggs. At least you don't have reinforcements coming from behind you. I think everyone just hold position. I reckon we're done. Curses. Two lads lost. Penguin is a vid from the new start. I think if you go to season 25 episode 4 and fast forward about half an hour in, I think that's the restart. We lost Mega and Finlander. I think I'm going to accept that and take the mission as completed. Ripperoni. Five armor. Wait a second, there's Sergeant Helm there. That's better there. Level 3 tank, +4 defense. Excellent, that's excellent. Tank here needs Colossus, definitely. Level 3 goon, fast adaptation. 3, 2, 4, thank you. Wow, why it's only level 1? Kind of take for granted and forget the fact that I've got level 1s in the front line, which is just Usually suicide, isn't it? +1, we don't take that. Take fast adaptation. Okay, so we'll just run with 12 lads for the moment. We can recruit some more nerds. Alright. Not much of a payday for such a dangerous mission. Oh, we got mushrooms. Whoop-de-fucking-do. I've got to stop. Sorry, lads. Hope you all enjoyed the stream. So this was just over 2 hours exactly. Today is Wednesday, so I'll see you all tomorrow night, same time, 7 p.m. Central CEST, Central Eastern, Central European Standard Time. Thanks for watching. I'll see you all tomorrow.